और आज के हमारे गेस्ट हमारे बीच आ चुके हैं। तालियों के साथ हम इनका स्वागत करेंगे। आप हैं मिस्टर विनायक राव इकबूते, BE, MBA, IIFT। तालियों के साथ स्वागत करेंगे मंच पर, जिन्हें स्कूल डेज से क्रॉसवर्ड खेलने का शौक रहा है और आज क्रिप्टिक क्रॉसवर्ड कॉन्टेस्ट में बच्चों को प्रोत्साहित करने के लिए मंच पर आते हुए मिस्टर विनायक राव।
Thank you for coming on to our show, sir.
Thank you for inviting me.
When did you realize that you have begun liking, or when did you start with crosswords? And the second would be, sir, we know this is a multi-benefit exercise, solving crosswords. What does it do to you?
Well, firstly, I started crosswords when I was in school, way back in the 70s, cryptic crosswords. I and my brother used to get the Hindu newspaper. So we used to solve we used to manage to solve only one or two clues. We didn't get the hang of it initially, but the next day we used to see the solutions and get to. Crossword has some set of conventions. I won't call it rules. There are some conventions. So once you get to know the conventions, then it becomes easy and it's a matter of practice. And as far as how it has benefited me, this world of cryptic crosswords is a very fascinating world. See, once you enter this world, it gives you immense fun and enjoyment, and it has other added benefits like it enhances your vocabulary and improves your analytical skills and lateral thinking. And I think the school children should be involved in cryptic crosswords because it is beneficial for their overall development.
So thank you, sir, and wish you all the best. You're doing human service in this regard. I wish and pray to God that you continue. He gives you His graces to continue with this good work.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. और इसी के साथ हम अपने खेल को आगे बढ़ाते हैं।
Hello, everyone, and thank you, Anjali, for that lovely round on the world of words. With that, we are ready to take off with our second quarterfinal of the 6th edition of the Cryptic Crossword Contest, which is meant for school children. And as I told you in the earlier episode, approximately 1,000 schools took part in our city rounds. So now, let's take a look at our teams. One of our teams in the second quarterfinals today is...
I am Arush Utkarsh.
And I'm Harshul Sagar.
And we represent the Mothers International School, New Delhi.
Welcome. And the second of our teams is...
I'm Palash Mukherjee from BVM Civil Lines, Nagpur.
I'm Tanmay Chindalia from BVM Civil Lines, Nagpur.
Welcome. And the third of our teams is...
I am Akhil Anil from DPS Bokaro.
And I'm Arnav Raman from DPS Bokaro.
And are you all ready to start with the game of crosswords?
Yes, we are.
All set for the second quarterfinal?
Yes.
So are we ready now?
Yes.
Can we start? So, the rules first. As in the earlier round, 20 points for a direct clue which is answered by you, or 10 points for a passed on clue which you answer. Now that will be in the across section. In the down section, point system will change. We'll have 10 marks for a direct clue which is answered by you, or 5 points for a passed on one. And when we come to the buzzer round, I'll tell you about the buzzer round. So are we ready? Finally ready to start the second quarterfinal. Yes. So team Mothers International from Delhi, here is your first clue. Join card game. A 6-letter word.
The answer is bridge.
And what a way to start the second quarterfinal. You've got it right. You pick up 20 points. So here's the solution on the screen. Take a good look at it. And now, BBM Nagpur, here is your clue. Worthless friend to attempt. A 6-letter word. Worthless friend to attempt. A 6-letter word.
The answer is poultry. Paltry.
Poultry. Can we have an explanation for that?
Friend is a pal and to attempt is to try. So worthless, poultry.
Well done. Well done. Poultry is the right answer. You pick up 20 points. Here's the solution on the screen. And DPS Bokaro. Here is your clue. Huge game organized. a 4-letter word. Huge game organized.
The answer is mega.
Mega is correct. And you also pick up 20 points. Here is the solution. So DPS Bokaro, here's your next clue. Loser grounded sadly. An 8-letter word.
The answer is underdog.
The answer is underdog. You pick up another 20 points. Well done, DPS Bokaro. And here's the solution on the screen. And now we move on to BBM Nagpur. Here is your clue. More smooth to praise. A 7-letter word. More smooth to praise.
Flatter.
The answer is flatter.
Flatter is the right answer. You also pick up 20 points. And here is the solution. Mothers International, Delhi, here is your clue. Cowardly sibling, extremely sorry, a 5-letter word. Cowardly sibling, extremely sorry.
Sissy.
Sissy? So how did you get that sissy?
Sibling is sis. and
Sibling is sis.
And extremely sorry is sy.
Excellent. Absolutely correct answer. You pick up 20 points too. And the next clue is also for Mothers International. Crudely reaps with sharp weapon, a 5-letter word.
The
Spear.
answer is spear.
Spear is again the right answer. You pick up another 20 points. All the teams are doing so well. BBM Nagpur, here is your next clue. Outlaw group captures doctor, a 7-letter word. Your time is running out. I'll have to pass the question on. Take your try now. Okay, so I'm passing it to DPS Bokaro. 10 points for the taking. And then to...
Surgeon.
No, the answer is wrong. We move on to Mothers International. A quick answer from you, please. No. What about the audience? All right. Outlaw group. Can it be a band? Can it be a band, teams? Outlaw group, band, a group. And to doctor something is to rig something. So if band captures rig, no idea?
Brigand.
Brigand, absolutely correct. That is it. And so the solution is on the screen. The next clue is for DPS Bokaro. Applaud, catch, that's nonsense. An 8-letter word. Applaud, catch, that's nonsense. An 8-letter word. No clue. Your time is running out. I'll have to pass the question to Mothers International Delhi, who also don't seem to have a clue. And then to BBM Nagpur, no chance. And then to the audience, clap trap. Applaud
Clap.
Clap.
and catch.
Trap.
So clap trap is the right answer. DPS Bokaro, here's your next and last clue in this section. Protect brittle vase.
Save.
A 4-letter word
Save.
which is save. You pick up 20 points. BBM Nagpur, here's your next clue. Shout for second milk product. A 6-letter word. Shout for second milk product. If you have no solution, we'll move to Mothers International Delhi. I need an explanation for that.
S is second and milk product is cream.
Very good. Scream is the right answer. You pick up 10 points. And here is the last clue in this section, and it's for Mothers International Delhi. Beginning hectic course, a 6-letter word. Beginning hectic course, a 6-letter word.
The answer is source.
Source it is. Source is the right answer. You pick up 20 points. And here's the solution on the screen. So with that, we come to the end of the first section in this game. So let's take a look at the scores. Anjali, do you have the scores?
Yes. So and सबसे पहले पूरी टीम को hello and are you excited? Yes. So okay. तो final scores हमारे पहले round के as Mother International 90 points, BBM Nagpur 40 points and DPS Bokaro 60 points. तो हमारे अगले round के लिए tough competition होने जा रहा है. All the best team. तो दूसरे राउंड के जो रूल है बहुत ही सिंपल है. डायरेक्ट आंसर्स के लिए आपको 10 पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे एंड पासिंग के लिए आपको 5 पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे. सो एलन सर,
I am ready. Are the teams ready? Yes. For the next section of this game? All right. So, Mothers International Delhi. 10 points for a direct answer and 5 points for a passed on one. We start this section of the game. Here's your first clue. Test alternative trade. A 6-letter word. Test alternative trade. The question passes to BBM Nagpur. And then to DPS Bokaro. And then to our audience. Ordeal is the right answer. And there's the solution on the screen. Alternative is or, trade is to deal. That gives you ordeal. Here's your next clue, and it's for BBM Nagpur. Kid easily concealed plan. A 4-letter word. Kid easily concealed plan. The question,
Adda. ADDA.
no, will pass to DPS Bokaro.
The answer is idea.
The answer is
Idea.
idea. And where did you find it?
Kid and easily. It's concealed in the phrase.
In kid and easily. It's concealed in kid and easily. So well explained. You pick up 5 points for that right solution. Idea is the right answer. Now, here is your direct clue. DPS Bokaro. Protected, rescued, mongrel. A 7-letter word. Protected, rescued, mongrel. A 7-letter word.
The answer is secured.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because you still seem to be doubtful. All right, secured is the right answer. You pick up 10 points. DPS Bokaro, here's your next clue. One in a dark suit, a 5-letter word. One in a dark suit. The question will pass to BBM Nagpur. And then to Mothers International Delhi.
Is it spade?
Yes, it is spade, and you have got the right solution. I was just wondering whether I should accept is it or it is.
No, it is spade.
Spade, it is. 5 points to Mothers International Delhi. Spade is the right answer. Here's the next clue for BBM Nagpur. Notifying incorrect triangle, an 8-letter word. Notifying incorrect triangle, an 8-letter word. Everyone's thinking, everyone's working. Okay. The question will move to Mothers International Delhi.
The answer is alerting.
Alerting is the right answer. You pick up another 5 points for yourself. Slowly and gradually, you are consolidating your position. And I give you the next clue to help you further in your act. Criminals caught with chess pieces. A 6-letter word.
Crooks.
Crooks. I would like an explanation too.
Caught is C and chess pieces are rooks and criminals are crooks.
Beautifully said. 10 points to Mothers International Delhi. Crooks is the right answer, and they've explained it so well. Here is the next clue, also for Mothers International Delhi. Pastries cooked for tramps, an 8-letter word. Pastries cooked for tramps, an 8-letter word. Come on, think fast, think hard, and give us the solution quickly. Trespass?
No.
No, it is not. The question passes to BBM Nagpur.
Trespies.
Trespies? No.
Traipses. Traipses.
Tripses is the right answer. DPS Bokaro pick up 5 points. I thought that was a tough one, but DPS Bokaro have done it. Tripses is the right answer. And BBM Nagpur, here is your next clue. Recommend expert model. A 7-letter word. Recommend expert model. BBM Nagpur, DPS Bokaro is waiting and waiting patiently for you to give up. But I suggest you don't. Take a try, say something. Okay, we'll have to move on, BBM Nagpur, if you're not taking a try. The question passes to DPS Bokaro.
The answer is propose.
And how did you get that answer?
Expert pro, and what do models do? They pose.
So expert is pro, and what do models do?
They pose.
So you put them together,
And you get recommend, that is propose.
Propose.
you get
Recommend.
propose, which is the right answer, and you pick up another 5 points. And here's your next clue, DPS Bokaro. Location around a castle, a 6-letter word.
Palace.
Palace is Correct. You pick up another 10 points. You also doing so well. Here is the solution on the screen. And then the next clue for DPS Bokaro. The last one in this section. Student without bad habit. A 6-letter word.
Novice.
Why that smirk on your face?
Because we think it's correct.
Because you think it's correct. You are correct. It is novice. But how do you explain that? I like the explanation actually.
No vice. Without bad habit.
Excellent. No vice. No bad habit. No vice. That's novice. 10 points to DPS Bokaro. And here's the next clue for BBM Nagpur, the last one in this section. Romps around at concerts. A 5-letter word. Romps around at concerts.
Tromp.
Tromp is not the right answer. And the question passes to Mothers International.
The answer is proms.
Proms is the right answer. You pick up 5 points. And here is the solution on your screen. And the last clue in this section of the second quarterfinal is for Mothers International Delhi. Slight stammer, a 4-letter word. Slight stammer, a 4-letter word. Come on, Mothers International.
Start.
And you've got the wrong word. That's not the answer. The question passes to DPS Bokaro.
Sput.
Once again,
Sput. S-P-U-T.
no. And BBM Nagpur.
Slur. Slur. S-L-U-R.
Once again,
Slur. S-L-U-R. Slur.
absolutely right. Slur is the correct answer. And you pick up 5 points for yourself in this section. With that, we come to the end of this section of the second quarterfinal. Let's look at the scores before we move into the buzzer round.
So नेशनल इंटर स्कूल क्रिप्टिक क्रॉसवर्ड कॉन्टेस्ट 6.0 के 2 राउंड के टोटल स्कोर आपके आंखों के सामने हैं. बीबीएम नागपुर 45 पॉइंट्स, डीपीएस बोकारो 105 पॉइंट्स एंड मदर इंटरनेशनल दिल्ली 115 पॉइंट्स. और इसी के साथ आज के इस राउंड के सबसे एक्साइटिंग राउंड की ओर यानी कि बजर राउंड की ओर हम पहुंच चुके हैं, जहां पर आपसे पूछे जाएंगे 3 सवाल. एलन सर,
Are all the teams ready? So, this is the buzzer round, the most thrilling, the most exciting round. Hands on your buzzers. But before that, listen to me very carefully. If you press the buzzer first and get the answer wrong, you lose 10 points. But if you get it right, you pick up 20 points. So, here's your first clue. Bihar say. A 5-letter word. Yes. Mothers International, Delhi.
State. State.
Bihar.
Yes.
State of Bihar.
Yes.
So what's your answer?
State.
The answer
Why
is
state?
Because
It's a
Bihar
double
is a
definition.
state, and when you say something, you state something.
Absolutely right. You pick up 20 points. Mothers International, Delhi. And here is your next clue. Makes a comment about money. A 5-letter word. Makes a comment about money. A 5-letter word. DPS Bokaro.
Yeoman.
Wrong answer. You lose 10 points. Just for the fun. What is the answer, Mothers International?
Notes.
Notes is the right answer. Then why didn't you press the buzzer? You're not very sure. You were in doubt. So take my word. Doubt your doubts more than you doubt your beliefs. All right? And here is the last clue. On your screen, be a holy person or a brutal one, a 5-letter word. Yes, Mothers International, did you doubt your doubt or did you doubt your belief? What was it?
It's beast.
B is absolutely correct. You pick up another 20 points. Can we have an explanation for that?
And P is already there in that we get.
That brings us finally to the end of the second quarter final. Let's look at the scores and let's see who our winner is. Because the winner here makes it to our semi-final round.
क्रिप्टिक क्रॉसवर्ड कॉन्टेस्ट के दूसरे क्वार्टर फाइनल के विनर्स हमारे आंखों के सामने बीबीएम नागपुर 45 पॉइंट्स, डीपीएस बोकारो 95 पॉइंट्स और हमारे सेमीफाइनलिस्ट मदर इंटरनेशनल दिल्ली 155 पॉइंट्स.
Congratulations, Mothers International Delhi. You have made it to the semi-final. Thank you, BBM Nagpur and DPS Bokaro, for playing so well, for being a part of this great contest, the National Inter-School Crossword Contest, the 6th edition of the CCCC. Have a safe and happy journey home.
और उम्मीद करते हैं कि आप देख भी रहे हैं और आप सीख भी रहे हैं. क्रिप्टिक क्रॉसवर्ड कॉन्टेस्ट के अगले क्वार्टर फाइनल्स में आपसे होगी फिर से मुलाकात. टिल देन, जैसे कि एलन सर कहते हैं,
Till then, keep the grey matter ticking. Well played,
well played, well played, Bayo. Congratulations.